Keir Starmer's leadership is once again facing intense scrutiny, and this time, there seems to be no way to evade the criticism. The Labour leader has been accused of dodging tough questions, sidestepping real debate, and failing to take a decisive stance on key issues. Piers Morgan, known for his straightforward approach, has confronted Starmer directly, revealing what many perceive as a chronic inability to handle scrutiny. This situation goes beyond a single interview or issue. It raises questions about whether Starmer has the fortitude to lead not only his party but also the country. Based on his recent performances, the outlook is not promising. Freedom of speech, expression, and thought are the cornerstones of any functioning democracy. Without these freedoms, the very fabric of society is at risk. Elon Musk has echoed this sentiment, warning that neglecting to protect these rights poses a direct threat to civilization. Yet, Starmer appears intent on avoiding these so-called woke topics, dismissing them as irrelevant distractions. However, these issues are significant. They matter to voters and to the nation's future. Starmer's reluctance isn't just a strategic error. It reveals a troubling weakness in his ability to face the demands of modern leadership. Piers Morgan has been undeterred in his quest for accountability, having challenged world leaders and controversial figures alike, unafraid to ask the tough questions. Yet, Starmer, as the leader of the opposition in one of the most scrutinized democracies, has steered clear of engaging with Morgan. What is he afraid of? Morgan has interviewed many influential figures, from Donald Trump to Volodymyr Zelensky, yet Starmer remains notably absent. This avoidance sends a strong message. Starmer may not be willing or capable of facing the challenging questions inherent to leadership. This is not simply an issue of political strategy, it's about integrity. A leader who evades accountability cannot inspire trust. Starmer's reluctance to engage in difficult discussions, whether regarding gender, identity, or broader cultural topics, suggests he is more focused on appearances than on substance. Instead of tackling these issues directly, he opts for carefully managed settings that allow him to evade real scrutiny. True leadership involves standing firm against adversity and demonstrating the ability to make tough decisions. One glaring example of Starmer's evasion was his infamous failure to answer a straightforward question: what is a woman? This wasn't a trap. It was an opportunity for him to show clarity, conviction, and courage. Instead, he hesitated and ultimately failed to give a clear response, which not only alienated voters but also exposed the divisions within his own party. This wasn't just a blunder, it was a significant failure. Starmer's mishandling of this matter reflects a larger issue. The Labour Party is deeply split over social and cultural topics, and Starmer's attempts to maintain neutrality have only exacerbated the situation. For instance, Labour MP Rosie Duffield's outspoken views on gender and women's rights have put her at odds with the party leadership, yet they have also garnered her respect from voters who value honesty. By failing to take a definitive position, Starmer risks alienating both his core supporters and the wider electorate. The so-called woke virus isn't merely a buzzword, it's a real issue impacting people's lives. From debates over women's sports to discussions about free speech, these subjects resonate with voters. However, Starmer's approach has been to avoid them altogether, hoping they will fade away. But they won't disappear. Ignoring them only allows resentment to grow. Voters are noticing this avoidance. Leadership involves confronting controversy, engaging with it, and demonstrating that you can rise to the occasion. Elon Musk's critique of the woke mind virus adds further fuel to this fire. Musk, a significant figure in our time, commands attention when he speaks. His warning about the dangers of suppressing free thought should serve as a wake-up call for Starmer and other political leaders. Effective leadership requires the bravery to advocate for what is right, even when it is unpopular. The Labour Party's strategy, or lack thereof, has only worsened the situation. By avoiding difficult interviews and contentious topics, they have created a perception of weakness. Starmer's leadership is being questioned not only by his adversaries but also by members of his own party. The cracks are starting to show, and pressure is mounting. With the general election approaching, Starmer has limited time to rectify the situation. But can he rise to the challenge, or is he simply out of his depth? Piers Morgan's commentary has resonated because it reflects a broader frustration with the current state of British politics. Voters are weary of politicians who evade accountability and shy away from tough truths. They seek leaders who are genuine, transparent, and willing to fight for what is important. Starmer's inability to engage with these issues is not just a political blunder, it is a betrayal of the principles he claims to uphold. The upcoming months will be crucial for Starmer and the Labour Party. The public is watching closely, and the stakes could not be higher. Will Starmer step up, confront the issues directly, and prove his readiness to lead? Or will he continue to evade and falter? Time is running out, and the outcomes, whether positive or negative, will shape not only his political future but also that of the Labour Party. So, what are your thoughts? Is Keir Starmer the leader Britain needs, or is he simply not up to the task? Share your opinions on this unfolding political situation. Until next time.